Good afternoon and happy weekend for all of you. Today I am working on one portrait drawing. So I would like to show you little live demonstration of how I do this realistic skin tone using black. This is monochrome portrait. Here we are using only graphite pencils for doing this skin tone. Would you like to see? Do you want to see the process how I do this? Yes? Okay, let's get started without any further delay. Okay, this is the drawing that I am working on right now. So as I work on this, I'll show you the process and I'll explain it to you. So if you are uh, having any questions related to pencil drawing or something, portrait drawing, you can mention it here. Let me know how this is. Are you liking it? Here I can see there is so much graininess in this pencil shading. To smoothen it, I am using 2H pencil. Look at the tip of the pencil, it is very sharp. And I might need kneadable eraser as well. Just a second. I am using kneadable eraser and I am just picking up all the dark spots using this kneadable eraser. The paper I am using here is Fabriano 200 GSM paper, and I am not smudging using anything, like I am not using brushes or I am not using blending stumps to smudge it. I like to create shading only using pencils that give that unique texture that I like. The pencils that I am using here are Staedtler graphite pencils. So it doesn't have to be same material. Like whatever the material that you use, you always have to concentrate on how an artist is using those materials. Rather than concentrating on what materials they are using, concentrate on the process. Here I am not creating highlights using kneadable eraser. I am just making the shading little smoother by removing the black spots. I am just lightening the black spots wherever they are. Okay, now I'll do this lips shading, so that can be very much useful to you. See, here we have to create very natural look. Let's see how to do that. I am using Staedtler black pencils here. See, wherever there are darker areas, there I use Staedtler black pencils. Okay, here for the darker area I am using Stadler black. See, always it is going to be dark in between the lips. That is because of the depth. And right now, whatever the lines that I have already made on the lips, that I'll just darken them little bit. See, when I am darkening also, I am not applying pressure. So if there is more pressure while drawing, that create patches and we can't smoothly blend it. Thank you, whoever is commenting good works. Thank you so much. And right now I am not able to take your questions because I am concentrating on the drawing. But drop your questions, I can answer them later. I am using HB pencil here for the shading. Entire lips I am going to shade using HB pencil now. Okay, whoever is asking questions, I am really sorry. Since I am drawing, I am not able to take your questions. I will answer them at the end of the session. And however, like if you want to know whose portrait it is, this is my grandfather, my maternal grandfather. And he is also a teacher. When I was growing up, I have grown up in very rural village from Andhra Pradesh. We did not have teachers in our school, like sometimes, so it was a government school. So sometimes like one teacher is transformed. So it used to be very long that place would be replaced. So because my grandfather is also a teacher, I used to learn from him. So because of him, I could able to finish my studies, and I have learned so much from him, and he is an inspiration for me too. Maybe I have got the teaching skills from him. He is the best teacher that I have seen in my life. And now, so I just wanted to draw his portrait from so many years, but I did not get time because I was conducting drawing classes and I was totally occupied with other commissioned orders and all. Now I have paused a bit and I have stopped. For some time I did not take commissioned orders. So that's why I am concentrating on his portrait again. And however, my classes are still going on, so I usually conduct classes in the evening time. Okay, here the pencils that I am using are Staedtler black pencils. For getting the darker values, I always prefer using the Staedtler black pencils because these are very crisp, and unlike charcoal pencils, it is very good for detailing and it gives darker values. In graphite it would be difficult for us to get the dark values, but here it is easy. See, initially when I started drawing, if somebody is seeing me draw, then I used to hide my drawing. I used to feel so conscious if somebody is seeing me draw. But right now, because I am conducting so many drawing classes on everyday basis, and it's been 5 years I am doing this, now I feel very comfortable drawing in front of camera. I don't feel that consciousness now. So whatever that we do repeatedly, it becomes very easy for us, right? So that's what I am feeling right now. Right now I don't have that conscious that I am drawing in front of many people. How many of you face this problem that if somebody is observing you when you are drawing, do you feel conscious? Usually it happens to everybody, but once you start doing repeatedly something, then it becomes very casual. After some time you don't feel that consciousness. So I am maintaining that small foldings on the lips as well in each and every layer of shading. But however, we shouldn't make them very harsh also. Do you also like to draw this kind of portraits for your family members or very close people in your circle? Do you like to see their response on your drawings? I usually don't do, I don't gift portraits very often. If I do, it is going to be like there is someone special, then only I do it. So because it is my grandfather, I am doing it. Okay. Are you following the process? See, lips is almost complete. Now this I have to merge it. This is completely white, right? Keeping it light only, but I am not leaving it completely white in this step. For this I am using H pencil here. So many of you have questions about what materials I use, right? So take a note. These are Staedtler pencils, and here for the lighter tones I am using either H or HB pencil. Okay. By the way, even if you want to learn portrait drawing or pencil drawing from fundamentals, I do take classes as well. You can check my online courses in my link. You can check my profile. There you find the links in my bio. You can check the drawing courses. Apart from that, I do have many other classes are also happening. So if you are having any interest in learning drawing, please contact me. I teach color pencil portrait drawing as well as realistic portrait drawing with graphite and charcoal. I also teach to kids. But my main courses, the professional courses, are for adults only, where you can get to learn how to draw realistic portraits. Okay, lips are almost done. I try to finish this portion in this live. Let's see. Hi everybody. Sorry, I am not able to see your questions since I am demonstrating. So those of you who wants to learn realistic portrait drawing, you can observe how I am shading. Also tell me, do you want me to save this video? Will this be useful to you? See, here I am making the shading little lighter. I felt that it is more dark. I don't use regular erasers in my drawing. That can damage the texture of the paper. I only use kneadable eraser. Okay, again this portion I am feeling it is very dark. So this also I will make it little lighter using this kneadable eraser. So when you use the kneadable eraser gently like this, it just reduces one layer of shading. It doesn't erase completely. So right now what I am using this kneadable eraser, you can see this. I am just gently making this one layer lighter here. Okay. Again, so there are little white patches in between. To make it smooth, I will use 4H pencil here to cover these spots. See, since the paper that I am using has a texture, so even though I am using very light shade of pencils, it appears to be dark. Because of the texture, it holds the graphite. If you are using ultra smooth paper, then it would be very difficult to get the darkness. Okay, see, in this entire drawing we are following the lighting from the left side, and right side it has to be comparatively darker. Same thing we have to follow here also. So whenever you are drawing, you have to observe the lighting. If you are looking for a realistic look in your drawing, and if you want to make it as realistic as possible, follow the lightings. Okay, here is my pencil. This is not sharp enough. I use sandpaper like this to make it even more sharp. By rubbing a pencil on the sandpaper, that gives sharper tip. And again after that I'll clean my pencil using kneadable eraser like this. Okay, this portion has to be more darker compared to what it is here. And for that I am using 4B pencil here. Look at the tip of the pencil, it is very sharp. Always use sharper tip. That gives smoother shading. And see how I am holding the pencil as well. Are you liking this live stream? Please let me know. Do you want to see this kind of drawing demo live streams? Then type or react something so that I'll understand that you want to see these kind of live streams. React thumbs up or 100% so that I understand that you really want to see these kind of live streams regularly. Okay, thank you everybody who is reacting. In the reference photo, I have chosen the top portion of the face is more brighter, and the bottom it is looking dark because of the shadow, because of the lighting. So that's what I have to follow here. So that's why we have shown the forehead brighter and this portion is going to be darker in shade. Below the lips, we have to show the depth. So wherever we need a depth, we have to keep it dark. And here, this facial hair, I am making them little dark. I am using Staedtler Black 4B pencil to make this darker. Okay, in this live session we have completed the lips portion. I think this is enough for today. Did you like it? So this is the reference that I am using in the drawing. Yes, remaining shading I am going to do it by myself because I have something else to do, so I can't continue the live stream. Let me know, did you like the process? Do you want to see these kind of live streams regularly? Then comment below. Like, I am going to save this video, so please comment below if you want to see live streams like this. Okay, there are people who are saying they like live streams. Thank you so much. Scribbling, yes, I use scribbling method of shading, especially in skin. Okay, any other questions you have? Okay, I can see like you have got some idea about how to use kneadable eraser. I am checking your questions. Okay, thank you everybody. See, if you are looking for any commission portrait, you have to DM me. I can't say the price just like that because I need to see how much work it has involved and what is the due date, and if everything is fine then we can discuss about the pricing. Okay. Okay, Saravana is saying I am your new fan. Thank you so much. Which paper you are using? I am using Fabriano paper. Vaishnavi ma'am, I have worked on graphite but couldn't achieve the results you are able to achieve. It all depends on the practice as well as what techniques that you are using, Vaishnavi. If you know the right techniques, then it would be easy for you. Okay. Yes, any other questions you have? I teach from the basics. It's from also like including shading techniques, how to hold the pencil, everything. So if somebody is interested to learn in depth from me, you can definitely contact me. I also like to share my suggestions and tips here as well. That's why I'm doing this live streams with you. Rendering. Yes, I use a rendering technique. With the graphite, yes, I don't do smudging, I just do pencil rendering. Okay, thank you everybody for joining the live, and we'll meet again. So whenever I draw something interesting again, I'll come on live. See you. Bye.